Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing ginger snaps for Vlogmas Day 2. So let's get started. Before I started the video, I collected all my ingredients, which are 1 cup of sugar, 3/4 cup of butter technically, 1/4 cup of molasses, 1 egg, 2 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of soda, like soda, 1.5 teaspoons salt, 1.5 teaspoons cinnamon, 1.5 teaspoon ginger, and 1/4 teaspoon cloves. So we're gonna get started with it. These are my ingredients, and let's start measuring everything out. I am using the Pillsbury Kitchen's cookbook because I got it as a gift, and why not? 1 cup of sugar, so let's go get that. I'm gonna be using brown sugar because it's just the sugar that I have at my house and like available. So yeah, I'm gonna fill this up to 1 cup and I'll be back. Hey y'all, I have the 1 cup of sugar. Well, actually no, I'm gonna get more. I have 1 cup, a little bit more, but it's fine. Let's pour it in. I'm putting all the ingredients in different bowls because I might need the same thing to measure more things. Next step. That is fine, y'all. I have my hands washed and clean because I'm a baker. I bake a lot, so I always wash my hands before time. I am not done. 3/4 of so I'm gonna find the 3/4 one of these. Now I asked my grandma because we all get the jeans from somebody, and she says that 3/4 is just this. So I'm gonna put this in a little bowl and melt it because it says it has to be softened. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna throw this away. Take in mind, y'all, I am not melting it. I am just putting it in to soften it. And I'm already in the Christmas spirit for Vlogmas. I have Christmas tree slippers and the checkered. It's so fun. Okay, 1 egg. Have an egg. Oh, I thought that cracked. Okay, it didn't. 2 cups of flour. Oh, butter's done. So it's softened. I'm gonna leave it in there so it can I'm gonna get it out with gloves because it's gonna be hot, even though it only put it in 30 seconds. So I'm gonna talk to you after I get it out. I put too much time in, but it's fine. I'm gonna melt it and I'm gonna just wait a little bit because if not it will ruin the whole recipe. But we have butter, so I'm gonna put it next to the sugar. And let's get the 2 cups of flour. Gold medal all-purpose flour, y'all. So to get 2 cups in here, I'm gonna use just like a scoop thing. I'm gonna use the scoop thing, that's like a cup. And I'm gonna put my flour in this one. Not in the mixing one, in this one. Let's do it. Okay. Going in. This is hard, y'all. I don't wanna make a mess. I promised my mom I wouldn't, and I promised her I will clean up everything. Let's see if it's a cup. I'm gonna put this in the bowl, and then I'm gonna get another cup, and then we'll move on to the next thing. Done, y'all. Y'all should really do this recipe with me, and let's have fun. After, we need 2 teaspoons. So these are teaspoons, and these are teaspoons. I'm gonna use this one, and I'm pretty sure it's 1 teaspoon. We need 2 of these. So I'm gonna put this in a little bowl, and it's not baking soda. It's the other kind of soda. I don't know. I'm gonna do that. Soda in here because it's not that much. So let's do it. Oh, so I'm gonna show y'all one of the best tips for when you have to measure something exactly. It's a knife. I learned this from my grandma. You just go, whoop, and there you have it. I'm gonna get the other teaspoon and then we'll come back. We have the 2 teaspoons of baking soda, and it's baking soda. The other one is called baking powder. I didn't know that. We just had a talk with my mom and my grandma, and I'm like, oh. And now we need to get half a teaspoon of salt. A teaspoon of salt. Put that over there. And then we need a half teaspoon of cinnamon. Ooh, yum. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Y'all, I have the cinnamon. Now we need a half teaspoon of ginger, so let's do that. I don't work with ginger that often, y'all. I'm terrified. Terrified. Half a teaspoon. How much up here? I feel like these are different sizes. Oh god. We're gonna use this one because I feel like it. Let's open this up. Yo, I want to smell it, so I'm gonna do that. New thing in my to-do thing to tell other people don't smell ginger. Let's do this. It's a machine. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'll be right back. Done. So I need a 1/4 teaspoon of cloves. What's 1/4? Okay, that's a little clove. If y'all asking me, let's do this. This so it becomes like a little powder. And after that, we're gonna actually start the baking process and butter the cookie thin thing up. So yeah. Put the honey, because I'm using honey instead of molasses. I just noticed that this recipe doesn't take any liquids. But I've also never made cookies. So maybe something new, you know? I'm gonna pour this in here and then I'll be right back. Personally, if it's me, I think this is a lot of honey. Also, I don't really like honey, so who knows. I'm gonna put all this away except this because we're gonna use this to butter this up. So I'm gonna just put it right there. I'm gonna put everything away and then we can start with the recipe. Read it says slightly greased, not oil, cookie sheets. So that's what I'm gonna do. I don't have cookie sheets, so I'm gonna just do the plain thing. Yeah. I have the baking sheet, so I'm gonna just put that and I'll put butter on it. And yeah. In the recipe, it says in a large bowl, check. Combine the first 4 ingredients, which is the cup of sugar, the butter, the molasses, and the egg. Have those here, so I'm gonna put it all in there and blend well. So let's do that. I'm in my garage. Sorry if you can't hear me. It's because the washer's right underneath me. But I had that wonderful idea of using cookie molds, so I'm gonna look for those. Oh, I only found a reindeer and a star. Let's keep looking. I think the rest are all the way up there in that, and I'm not gonna reach that. Okay, I'm all the way like down here. So, well, I'm all the way like down here, but it's fine. So we're just going to use the star and the reindeer. It's fine. Let's go. And do some round ones. After that, start this small little thing about the cookie cutters. Oh, I already did that, just so y'all know. I put the egg, the sugar, the sugar, the butter, and the molasses. So now I'm gonna use my stitch thing and mix this up. Great ingredient that my grandma just told me, y'all, is putting a little bit of vanilla in it. So I'm gonna do that. So now I'm gonna just mix it up. How pretty the sunset is. I love the sunset. Okay, yeah, mixing it up and then mixing till the sugar, like little pebbles, melt. So you have to mix it around 5 to 10 minutes. So I just do that, and then it says blend well, stir in remaining ingredients, blend well. So I am gonna mix in the honey with this mix, and I'm gonna mix the baking soda, the salt, ginger, and the cinnamon